the second quarter. What was the toughest part offensively to
Had a lot of turnovers in the first half. Felt like some real killers, too, that turned into points the other way. They scored 21 points off of our turnovers tonight. A lot of them felt like they were in the second quarter. So I thought we got off to a good start. First half, we had good ball movement, good pace, and then things slowed down quite a bit for us in the second.
Where do you feel like you guys missed Draymond the most tonight?
What Draymond does, he just he puts his impact on the game one way or the other. So, but it doesn't matter. People get hurt, and you got to respond.
I think you guys, you had a really good record for like a 6-week stretch. I think now 1-3 in the last 4. Do you feel like you've lost some momentum here?
A little bit, for sure. I mean, the record shows that, but I still like who our team is. We're hoping to get Steph back for Saturday. I like the team a lot better now than I did, a couple months ago, where we were really sorting through a lot of things. So I think we have an identity. I think we know who we are. I think we'll bounce back here, and I'm excited about the last part of the season.
Did the standings become a little daunting?
No, you can't worry about it. I mean, we look at them every day, obviously, but there's nothing we can do about that. But, the season, it really is a marathon. And at any point in the season, you rattle off 10 wins in a row, then that matters. Whether it's in the beginning or the end, it doesn't matter. And I still have no doubt that this team can get on a great run and make a good push.
It seemed like you guys kept Luka in check for the most part. How do you feel you guys executed the game plan?
I thought our half-court defense was pretty good. They missed some shots that they could have made, clearly. But overall, I thought, our defense was not the problem. It was much more our offense. They had 13 block shots. A lot of those were just us kind of wildly driving into, Gafford without, getting a body into him first to take him out of his shot blocking position. And then just a lot of stagnant possessions, not enough flow, not enough movement. Thank you.
Sheesh.
What are you sheeshing at?
Surprised they shot that poorly from 3. They shot better.
You guys had like 15 second quarter points. Is that where it kind of got away?
I wouldn't even say the second quarter. I think they were up 6 at halftime. I think maybe, was it the beginning of third or beginning of fourth? They went on, might have been the fourth. Yeah, we were down 6, I think, going into the fourth, if I'm correct. Yeah. And then they just kind of outscored us. At one point, they were up 16. Just kind of got away from us, just not getting back in transition. A lot of their buckets were transition, where there was, hitting some threes or throwing the ball to Lively or Gafford at the rim and them dunking it. Just kind of propelled their offense.
Are you starting to think about what these losses do, like the implications?
Yeah.
Standings wise, how daunting is it starting to feel?
Yeah, it feels daunting in the fact that you don't want to be the 10 seed. Obviously, the 11 seed is, I think, 4 or 5 games behind us. So for us to get that low, I don't think it's going to happen. But, you don't want to be a 10 seed and have to play 2 road games before you get into an actual series. And you got to win both. So, these guys are in the play-in too right now. Same with the Lakers and Sacramento. So, any chance we get to play one of those teams, it's crucial that we win.
What kind of perspective do you feel like you guys have gained in the last few games playing without Steph?
I think there's some goods and some bads. I think the win at San Antonio kind of showed us, even though they're not the best of teams, it just kind of showed us that, when we compete and play hard for, a full game and, make teams beat us in the half court, I think we can be really good regardless of who 5 is out on the floor. And, tonight we did that pretty much for the first half. I think they were 1 for 14 at the half from 3. And then, we kind of just let up in transition, and that's where they got most of their buckets. And then, once you see a couple go in, then your 3s start to go in too. So, I think we played good, even though we were down, our two best players. I think we fought and competed, which is kind of what coach is looking for. But yeah, I think that's probably the biggest reason.
When you talk about letting up in transition, what needs to change for you guys to fix that?
Yeah, I think it's just communication of, who has the ball, and then, building from the rim out. A lot of the times Kyrie would take it down and just throw it in there to Lively because there was a mismatch or whatnot. But we got to do a better job of communication, and then just simply sprinting back. I think if you get, five guys on the floor before they get their five, I think we have a pretty good chance every time to, at least make them run something in the half court.
Is that it? Cool. Ask me questions, Chris. Ask me questions. See right there. Yeah, talk to me. But don't make it too long, all right? All right. Same to everybody else.
JK, 27 points tonight. What was working for you offensively?
I mean, just staying aggressive, but it don't really matter, At the end of the day, we still losing. But just being aggressive and all my teammates just trusting me.
What kind of challenge did their length of the paint present? What kind of challenge did their size around the basket present for you guys? There's just a lot of things did not go our way. Just them having that type of presence did not really affect us. It's just things did not go our way.
Steve said that sometimes the offense was a bit stagnant tonight. Why do you think that might have been?
Different combination. We haven't really got a chance to not have everybody else. Some days we got Draymond, some days we got Steph, and it's just we all haven't really be short-handed like that. So, it's just something that we will go over and just review a lot of films and just practice, and hopefully we'll get the next game.
Jonathan, you guys were down 6 points after 3, and then the Mavericks came out with a 16-4 run to start the fourth quarter, and that was without Luka. What happened to the team during that stretch, do you think?
They had their run. We just did not cut the water off, and I feel like that's when we lost the game because they just came out hot and they got a couple fouls that we didn't get. I did a couple turnover. Everybody committed some turnover, and things did not go our way at that time.
That it? All right, JK.
Trace.
TJD, get you up there real quick. Introduce yourself to these guys.
You didn't have any questions for JK?
Nah, he played a great game. He's just got to stay aggressive. When he's aggressive, sky's the limit.
Same question I had for JK, just their length around the rim. Just in what ways did you feel that, and how much of a challenge was that to navigate?
Yeah, it's hard, especially when Draymond's out. They got two really good defenders in Gafford and Lively, and they're rotating big, so they're staying fresh. So they're tough to go against. I think that during the game they shrunk the paint a lot, and they kind of let us not necessarily shoot wide open shots, but they were playing drive, lob, and all of that stuff, trying to cut that out and make us shoot jump shots. And so they had a great game plan, and we're just going to have to watch the film and fix it.
What kind of perspective do you guys feel like you gain collectively that you can apply moving forward, playing these last few games without Steph?
It's just kind of I think it's good for us, honestly, to gel. Obviously, Steph's the biggest part of our team, but at the same time, we can't let him carry that whole load. We got to step up as well. So finding out what guys do well, finding out what guys don't do well, and then just getting some team chemistry together, I think it's huge.
How much do you focus on the standings at all with everything bunched up at the bottom of the plane at this point in time?
Yeah, obviously it's always on our mind. We got to take it one game at a time, and that's in LA on Saturday. So
The Mavs are a team you're going to see 2 more times this season. You might see them in the play-in. At full strength, how do you think you match up with them?
I think we match up well. I mean, it was a game through 3 quarters. They went on a run. That's basketball. But at the end of the day, I think us at full strength versus them at full strength, I think that's a battle, and I like our chances.
Is that it? Cool, thank you.